Before we start today's video, I want to give a huge thank you to our sponsor, Harry's. I know I get frustrated when I'm buying overpriced blades or poor quality blades that irritate my skin. I also know that every man deserves quality craftsmanship, simple design, modern convenience, and a great shave. Harry's is a personal care brand reinventing the way you shave. Harry's founders, Jeff and Andy, were tired of overpaying for over-designed razors, and they realized they were not alone. So what was their answer? To start Harry's, raise up a bunch of money, and buy a razor factory in Germany. Plus, Harry's just came out with their sharpest blades ever, and unlike other companies, they are not charging more for product improvement. Harry's new sharper blades are still as low as $2. Harry's sent me their starter set, which includes a weighted handle with textured rubber grip, a 5-blade razor cartridge, foaming shave gel, and a travel cover to protect your blades when you're on the move. The thing I love most about Harry's is the price. It's insanely good value with refills starting at only $2. Harry's also guarantees a close, comfortable shave. A study showed that guys shaving 4 times a week reported that with Harry's new blades, their 8th shave was as smooth as their first. The design is slick and durable. You can buy Harry's blades in-store or online, no subscription required. They support great causes too. They give 1% of every sale to organizations that promote mental health care for men and veterans. And to help support those who most need it right now, Harry's is donating $1 million worth of shaving supplies to hospitals across the US. Harry's is now available wherever you shop. You can get Harry's new sharper blades in big box, drug, or grocery store near you. Just head over to the grooming aisle. And if you prefer shopping online, honestly, the deal Harry's currently have on their trial set is amazing. You'll get everything you need for a close, comfortable shave, and you'll be supporting my channel by signing up. You can redeem your trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/Thirdshift. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We're on our way to hopefully pick up the STI today. We're currently about 20-25 minutes away, but check this out guys. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the smoke is really bad today. I hope everyone is staying safe in California. I know these fires are crazy. On the way back from SoCal, we passed by Mammoth, and the smoke there was insane, guys. It was like all orange, almost black. There was a certain point where you couldn't even see like 15 feet in front of you. So it's just wild. I hope all of you guys are staying safe. But anyways, we are almost to the shop. I'm really excited to see how everything turned out. And also, once we get there, I want to show you guys a couple of things that Roger found. Alright guys, we are pulling up to the shop now. The last time we came, there was a super sick GTR right here. Ooh, look at that. I see the Subi already.
So on this side it has Alabando. So it has Alabando.
By the way, this is Roger guys. I introduced him last video, but I deleted it.
So it was probably like that thick a bundle right here. And so it tapered pretty tough down. So I know we didn't talk about doing any body work, but I thought it looked super ugly, like if I just welded it and it was like tapered. So I just threw a little bit of metal glaze on top of the etching primer.
So do you have any idea why he would put Mondo on it?
I don't know.
Like what the reason for that?
That's like the flares like didn't fit correctly and he wanted more, like there was probably like a gap or something. I don't know.
Damn.
The kit's gonna cover all.
Ooh, look at that.
You know?
Look at that. That Fitment's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Damn.
It's not bad. You know, probably like minor tweaks and shit, like at the door. And obviously, once Jason touches it, like you see how like the door sits further in.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Obviously, that's where like body work comes in.
Yeah.
And then like, cause your door jams, obviously, the dude filled it up with Bondo, and like, there's kind of no way around it.
Yeah.
When you mold the other pieces, you know, because you want it to look all in one piece. You're not gonna mold this one, right? Or,
No,
okay.
not molded.
So it's gonna be like riveted, or?
So this one, Jason said it's like a really strong adhesive.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he wanted me to paint underneath, so that it sticks better.
The damage is just right there.
Yeah.
Well, we took off that stuff, but acá arriba está.
Yeah, and that won't matter.
It all here, right there. It's all gonna be hidden, and I know it's, you know, obviously ugly, but you feel todo ya está cerrado.
Oh yeah.
There's no more hole. So right here, you can see where like donde estaba antes.
Yeah.
And this is where he's gonna have to like, you know, do some.
Really do some work on there. Yeah.
These were not bad. Those were fucking hard.
Yeah.
Cause I had to like chip at it.
Yeah.
Because when I broke them off, both sides they broke like halfway, and then the rest, since it was like so little like fiberglass and like hella adhesive, le quedó todo el fiberglass.
Yeah.
And I just had to like pick at it. The way I normally do it, I couldn't do it because if I do it, it's gonna end up too high. It's gonna be weird. I cut slits at it.
Okay.
And then I bend them in.
Yeah.
And then weld them. But since this was already cut like this, I found this like the most functional way for it to not be open at all. What I did was I took like a 1/4 inch of the metal and I bent both flaps upwards here, and then I tacked them up to the body so that it's closed. If I did that, then I would end up like up here and shit.
Yeah.
I don't wanna eat up more of the quarter panel.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes sense.
So this is as much as we could. And aquí está abierto también, so here we just filled it with metal.
This won't be an issue anymore, right? Like rust or anything like that?
No, water can't get into it anymore.
Okay.
And then, now that you're saying that he's gonna put that adhesive, it traps it, you know?
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the cars that I saw last time. This SI, I've never seen Mugen in person. This is the first one I've ever seen, but this one's super clean. And Roger said this is an OEM color, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's super nice.
the Mugen only came in this color. There's no other color the Mugen came in.
Roger also has that slammed, super stanced out wagon. He's gonna pull it out for us right now. And then on this side, I don't know if you guys remember in the High Aces rally show that we went to, he showed up in this car. So this is his old car. He since then has sold it. And I think after the show, he said he spun out and broke parts of the kit. So he has to get that redone for the person that he sold it to. But this car is super crazy, guys. I remember seeing this at the High Aces rally show and it just like blew me away. No, I'm not a stance guy or anything like that, but this car is crazy. And another thing, he also did this wide body himself, and I think he actually even made the wide body himself. Already hear him rubbing. Check this out, guys. This little thing is wild, bro. Look at that camber. So check out his interior, guys. He has STI seats, suede dash. What kind of wheel is that?
913 Expert Edition, so I think it came off R33 in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. And he's on bags, of course. Once again, thank you to Roger for getting this done for me. We'll take a better look at everything tomorrow when it's not dark, and we'll also probably test fit some wide body pieces, but as you saw, that already fit really well. So excited to have the car back. I think I'm gonna start driving it just a little bit more now. And guys, I wish my car would drive as good as it drives in Reno back home. Down here in Reno, I literally have no issues going into boost. It just runs so smooth every time. As soon as I get up the hill, it just runs like crap. Little late night fill up, and then we will head back home. Time to head back home. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, now that we can see a little bit better, I wanted to show you guys what was done. So obviously the flares that were molded are now removed. I forgot what Roger called this, but this is kind of like a protectant before it goes into paint and all that stuff. So I don't think this is how it's gonna look. I think once it goes to Jason, he'll probably figure this part out for me. And then the second thing, of course, is that the rear quarter panels are now welded together. So something that I really wanted to get done because I was starting to notice a little bit of rust. There's a couple of things that Roger noticed when he was about to start welding the rear quarter panels, and one of them was that for some reason in this spot right here, before I took it in, I started noticing some cracks going up on this rear quarter panel, just like that. And he noticed them when I took it to his shop. But long story short, we found out that there was a bunch of Bondo in this particular area right here. I came to the conclusion that the guy that did my flares possibly had some gaps in the flares that he couldn't get rid of, so he just added a bunch of Bondo to get rid of those gaps. I'm not sure. Either way, Roger was able to remove all of that Bondo. And the second thing that he found was behind one of the mounting holes for the flares, there was a lot of moisture. So if I never would have even gone wide body and those flares would have stayed on, who knows how bad it would have got back there. So I'm glad that we're actually doing the wide body and that he pulled those flares off and noticed that moisture back there. Something that I've been wanting to do for the longest time is test fit the rest of the wide body kit pieces, But as you guys know, with the flares being on there, I wasn't able to test fit the side skirts and the rear over fenders. As far as the rear bumper, I think we're gonna have to wait on that until like the very end when everything goes into paint to throw that on. But today, I at least wanna throw on the side skirts and the rear over fenders. Just tape them up, mock them up, and see what they look like. I think just seeing those pieces on the car will definitely throw a little bit of motivation my way. Got the driver's side skirt. Let's go ahead and mock this up. I actually really like these side skirts, especially because of that vent right in the back right there. Obviously, this is not the final product. This is not finished, so stuff like this will need to be figured out. I'm not sure why there's a little gap right there. This is how it looks on the inside here. So it actually lines up pretty nicely in here. Same thing in the back right here. Show you guys what it looks like from the back angle here. And then the rear over fender will fill in this gap right here. Speaking of the rear over fender, let's go ahead and do that next. So here's that first over fender. This one goes over the door. You can see how much wider that is from the OEM. That's gotta be like maybe a little over an inch. The thing that blows my mind about this kit is the fitment straight out of the box. It's crazy how well it fits. Like everyone has said with fiberglass, there will always need to be some sort of bodywork. But for this kit, like it's gonna be minimal. As you can see down here when I push it and I press it against the door, it might have to sit a little bit higher because it does hit on this side skirt. So I think I need to push it up just a little bit. And there it is, guys, the last piece, not including the rear bumper, but we're not doing that, like I said, until like the very end. The fitment, once again, really good. On the inside here, it fits pretty well for the most part. There will have to be some body work done in here because of the flares that were once on here, and they had to rip all of that off. And another thing that Roger and I noticed yesterday was that this door piece right here sits a little bit more in than this rear quarter panel piece. You can really see it from this angle right here. So I'm not sure what Jason will do about that, but that's all of his work. I'm sure he has stuff like this all figured out. But I'm super excited about this kit, guys. I can't wait till it's fully on, fully painted with the new wheels. I know it's still gonna be a while before all of this is done, but just seeing the kit on the car really motivates me to get it done. And one thing that I'm really happy to have back is this piece right here. With the flares, this was cut out. So you could see all of this where it was cut up, and I didn't like that. But now that it sticks out farther out and all this is covered, you won't be able to see any of this stuff inside right here once the wheel is on. But anyways, guys, I hope you really enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the rest of the kit on the car, at least mocked up. I know it's not fully on or anything like that, but it is really nice to finally see most of the kit on the car. I still can't believe how wide this is gonna be. I will see you guys in the next video.